Hey, dear listeners, now let's have a fun conversation that helps you speak English like a native. Are you ready? Let's go! Hey, Leo, how's it going?
Hey Emma, I'm good, thanks. Just relaxing a bit. How about you?
I'm doing great. I thought it would be fun to just chat in English today. You up for it?
Totally, let's do it. So, what do we chat about first?
How about food? What's your favorite meal?
Oh, that's easy. I love pizza, especially with mushrooms and cheese. What about you?
Yum! I'm a big fan of spicy noodles. I could eat them every day.
Nice choice. So, what did you eat for breakfast today?
Just toast and tea. Super boring, I know. How about you?
I had eggs and some fruit. Gotta start the day healthy, right?
Good idea. Okay, new topic. Do you like music?
Of course. I listen to music every day, mostly pop and lo-fi. You?
Same. Music helps me focus, especially when I study.
Totally agree. Speaking of study, what's one English word you learned this week?
Oh, I learned the word improve. It means to make something better, right?
Exactly. I learned confident. It's when you believe in yourself.
Ooh, nice one. I want to be more confident in speaking English.
You're doing great already. Let's keep chatting like this. It's fun and helpful.
Yeah, let's make this a daily habit.
Deal. See you tomorrow for another English chat.
You got it. Bye, Leo.
Bye, Emma.
Scenario 2. Talking about movies.
So, Emma, what's the best movie you've seen recently?
Oh, I watched The Secret Life of Pets with my family last weekend. It was so funny. Have you seen it?
I haven't, but it sounds fun. What did you like most about it?
I loved the way the pets had their own little world when their owners weren't around. It was hilarious seeing how they acted when they thought no one was watching.
That sounds so cute. I'm definitely going to watch it. Thanks for the recommendation.
Part 5. Practice exercise.
Now it's your turn. We're going to give you a few conversation questions, and we want you to try answering them using all the tips and phrases we've covered today. What do you usually do to relax after a long day? What's something you've always wanted to learn but haven't had the chance to? How do you stay motivated to keep learning English?
Take your time with these answers. Try to make your responses detailed. And remember to use those expressive phrases and filler words to sound more natural.
Conclusion.
And that's a wrap for today. We hope you had fun learning how to start and maintain amazing conversations in English.
Remember, the more you practice, the better you'll get. Keep trying these new phrases and strategies, and soon you'll be speaking English like a pro.
Part 2. Using fillers and sounds to sound natural.
Now, let's talk about how to sound more natural when you're speaking. As native speakers, we often use filler words to sound relaxed and casual. Don't worry if you don't have the perfect answer right away. Just use these little words to keep the flow going.
Filler words are things like, you know, like, well, actually.
Native speakers use these words a lot in normal conversations. For example, instead of saying, I think pizza is the best food, you could say, well, I think pizza is like the best food. It's just a small change, but it sounds a lot more natural.
Another great technique is to use sound effects like, oh, wow, no way. These help you show your emotions and make you sound more expressive.
And the best part is, fillers and sounds give you extra time to think of what to say next without making it awkward. You can use them to keep the conversation going smoothly.
Part 3. Asking for clarifications and giving details.
Sometimes in conversations, you might not understand everything right away. It's totally okay to ask for clarification. Using these phrases will help you sound polite and curious. Sorry, I didn't catch that. Can you say it again? What do you mean by that? Could you explain that a bit more?
And when you want to give more details or explain something further, use phrases like, let me give you an example. What I mean is, here's a better way to put it.
This helps make the conversation clearer and keeps everything flowing smoothly. Don't be afraid to ask for clarification or to give more information. It's all part of a great conversation.
Part 4. Role play scenarios.
All right, it's time to put everything into practice with some fun role play. We're going to simulate 2 different scenarios and give you a chance to try out what you've learned.
I'll be the one answering the questions, and Leo will be asking them. Here's our first scenario.
Scenario 1. Talking about weekend plans.
Hey Emma, what's your plan for the weekend?
Hey, Leo. Well, I'm planning to go hiking with some friends. We're going to a mountain nearby, and I've heard the views are amazing.
That sounds incredible. Do you go hiking often?
Not really, but I've always wanted to. I'm excited to finally get outside and enjoy nature.
I can relate. Do you have any tips for someone who's new to hiking?
Definitely. Make sure you bring enough water and wear comfortable shoes. And it's always a good idea to check the weather before you head out.
And that's a great way to...
Welcome, everyone, to Master English Podcast. I'm Emma, and I'm so excited for today's episode. Whether you're just starting to learn English or you've been practicing for a while, today's episode is packed with fun and useful tips to help you sound natural and confident in your conversations.
And I'm Leo. Today, we are going to dive into some super fun ways to keep a conversation going in English. We'll cover how to sound more like a native speaker, how to use natural expressions, and share tips on how to make every conversation enjoyable. Plus, we've got tons of real-life examples for you to practice.
So whether you're chatting with friends, speaking in a meeting, or meeting someone new, you'll be ready to keep that conversation flowing smoothly. We promise you'll have fun while learning.
Part 1. Starting conversations like a pro.
Let's start with the most important part of any conversation, starting it. Having a great opening is key to making a good first impression, and the best way to do this is by asking interesting questions.
Right. So instead of just saying, "Hi, how are you?" you can try something a little more creative. Here are some fun ways to get the conversation started.
What's the best thing that happened to you today? What's something you're really excited about right now? Hey, have you discovered anything cool recently? What's the most interesting thing you've learned this week? These questions help you sound curious, and they encourage the other person to open up.
It's always great when the other person feels like you're genuinely interested in their thoughts. If you're meeting someone new, you can also use questions to learn more about their background. You can say, "Where are you from? What brought you to this city, country? How did you end up doing what you do?"
These questions are simple but still meaningful, and they give you lots to talk about. After they answer, you can add something like, "Wow, that's awesome. What was that like? How did you get interested in that?"
Yes, that keeps the conversation going. If you're trying to speak in more natural English, it's also good to use expressions like, "Oh, that's cool. No way, really? That's awesome. Tell me more."
Using these expressive phrases makes your conversations more dynamic and fun.
Fun follow-up questions.
Once the conversation starts, you need to keep it going. So after they answer a question, follow up with something that keeps the conversation alive.
You could ask, "How do you feel about that? What happened next?" What's your favorite part about that? And you can add in some personal comments to connect with them. For example, I've always wanted to try that. That sounds like something I'd enjoy too.
Wow, I can relate. I had a similar experience. By following up like this, you not only keep the conversation going, but also show that you're genuine.